Welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a comprehensive look at Monmouth County, the place you want to be. Monmouth County is centrally located in the state with 27 miles of Atlantic Ocean shoreline, nationally recognized parks, state-of-the-art libraries, school systems, and public services. Monmouth County is home to more than 660,000 residents. It's a great place to work and live. Monmouth in Focus will highlight county services that are readily available to you as a Monmouth County resident. Thanks for joining us for Monmouth in Focus. You'll know why Monmouth County is the place you want to be.
Hello and welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a program about the services and functions of Monmouth County government. I'm your host, Cynthia Scott. The Monmouth County Police Academy, run through the Monmouth County Sheriff's Office, prides itself as one of the premier law enforcement training facilities and educational resource centers in the state of New Jersey. Joining me to talk about this fine facility is Monmouth County Sheriff Sean Golden. Sheriff, thanks so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure.
How are you doing? Thanks for having me.
Great. Thanks for being here. Sheriff, let's start out by talking about who can utilize the Monmouth County Police Academy.
Well, we have officers and recruits from really all over the state utilize the academy. Our 53 towns in Monmouth County, we have 48 police departments, recruits and officers from all of those agencies, including some of the federal installations that we have in Sandy Hook and Naval Weapons Station Roll, come to our academy to train, and it's really been something to see, not only inside our county, but outside. We have neighboring counties around Monmouth County that come and participate, both for recruit training and in-service training.
Right, and when you say in-service training, you mean police officers that are going to get recertified?
Continuous education, yeah, which is important in law enforcement. So they come and recertify in a whole host of classes.
Sheriff, such a proud moment. A few months ago, the Monmouth County Police Academy graduated its largest class to date. Yeah, it was great. It was held at Brookdale at the Collins Arena. It was quite a show. We've had so many comments from our law enforcement chiefs and administrators around, not only, as I said, in Monmouth County here, but from the neighboring counties that participated. And it was fantastic to see the recruits graduate. It's a 20-week course they go through, and it really is. It's a grueling course. I've been there myself as a graduate of the Monmouth County Police Academy, and it's something to see. So. And as a graduate and the Monmouth County Sheriff, it must have been a proud moment for you personally and professionally.
Well, it was. It's good to see the Academy thrive, number one. I mean, we were at a point where we had low enrollment in that. We attempted to forward shared service contracts, not only with all the municipalities in the county, but beyond, so that we have other training take place in there, including private partners. We've had Meridian Healthcare Systems in to train over 100 security guards that assist in securing their facilities throughout the state, and they've come to train in our facility as well. So it's not only law enforcement, but it's some private partners too that we've engaged in, and that's really helped the academy thrive.
Sure, that's such a great effort. Sheriff, let's get back to graduation for one second. You start out, 20 weeks prior to graduation day. The recruits are
the day they come in. Every first class that comes in, whether it's the basic, we have 4 types of classes that we run on top of the in-service training. We have the basic recruit class, which is 20 weeks. We have the Special Ones class, Special Police Officer 1, Special Police Officer 2. Those are the special officers that you see seasonal, that are hired in a lot of our shore communities, and then our Corrections Officers class. Those are the basic classes that roll through year in and year out in the academy, and every class that comes in, both myself and the prosecutor greet the class after they get yelled at in the parking lot somewhat by the drill instructors the first morning. So there's some disarray, there's some disorganization that takes place, but my point being, and it's interesting to see them grow through that 20-week period.
Absolutely. From
coming in without the physical fitness that goes on every morning, the drill instruction that goes on every morning, and then all the classroom time during the day, and some practical exercises during the day. And so after 20 weeks, they're ready to go. But we're assured that they're ready to go in a really professional and well-trained manner.
Right, exactly. Professional is the key word there, Sheriff. During graduation, I know we had 2 keynote speakers from the class, and they reiterated that they couldn't have been at a finer place to train. What makes the Monmouth County Police Academy so special?
Well, I think it's special because I really believe the Board of Chosen Freeholders made it that way. Not only the current board that we have, and Director Tom Arnone and Lillian Burry, she's a long-standing member sitting on the Academy board, but those before them. that really put a lot of effort into seeing that we had built back in 1986, that we had built an academy that would be ready for the future. And so when you look at a facility that was built in 1986, it still is able to stand the test of 190 so recruits coming through last year.
Sure.
We have over 200 spaces for classrooms that we can utilize for the in-service training. It has a full-size gym, which is unheard of in some of the other academies that I visit throughout the state. It has an indoor range, and then it has an outdoor range. Full-size equipment. We have simulators. We have a weapons simulator. That's, you know, we don't want to call it a video game because it brings to bear real-life simulation for, you know, shoot, don't shoot scenarios and use of force scenarios that an officer is going to encounter. And we put him in the simulation room, and then he goes to the range. A driving simulator as well for tactical driving and you know, safe driving. So, you know, those are some of the amenities that we have in the police academy that I believe others just don't have around the state. So we're really proud of that fact, and it's a testament really to the Board of Freeholders and the Board of Directors, of which the prosecutor, Chris Comiccioni, and I sit. And you know, we take great pride in the fact of not only being a graduate from the police academy, but take great pride in the fact that we still today have one of the best training facilities in the state of New Jersey. Great point. Also a testament to the staff that you have there as well. Well, it all starts with staff. I mean, I can't say enough about our director, Dave Morris. He's a former Wall Township police chief. He's done an outstanding job, again, in growing. And we talked about thriving before. He's just grown the academy to a point where we're almost bursting at the seams now. And that's a testament to him and his staff, such professionals that we have. He has 3 full-time instructors. Then we have a firearms instructor and some clerical staff that make it go around. And with Dave Morris's leadership over there, it's really become an academy well known around the state. Well known around the state, and such a central location to have a police academy. No question about it. I mean, Monmouth County, we're centrally located to begin with, but when you look at when other agencies have to come, whether it's from Middlesex or from Ocean County, I mean, we have all the major arteries run through Monmouth County, 18, Garden State Parkway, Route 33, Route 9. I mean, they all transverse Monmouth County, and that's what makes it so great, is that they're easily accessible by our law enforcement partners from around the state. And that's important because, you know, time is money in everybody's budget, and, you know, they want to be able to send their recruits or their officers to an in-service training that's convenient, and we have that. Yeah, it's such an important point there. I mean, close to every major artery in a sense. No question about it, yeah. Sheriff, you talked a little bit about the physical training that the recruits endure. I mean, you know, you see them out there at 6:30 in the morning every morning around that academy. When I pass by, sometimes I stop by at the academy, but on my way to the office, they're out there. So they're out there running around the academy, or they're training out in the fields. They run the paths sometimes around the park there where the fairgrounds are. They're always constantly doing exercise and drill instruction in the morning, and then they have to go through all the classroom and practical exercises. And you know, that gets back to the facility when we talk about real-life simulators, the indoor firing range, the full-size gym. I walked past the gym the other day, and they had red suits on, you know, the cushion suits, and they were doing use of force and baton training all inside the gym, and you know, it's really something to see. Yeah, self-defense classes, and you discussed the classroom space. I mean, there are quite a few classrooms in there. We have quite large. 7 classrooms. Again, we're capable of housing over 200 officers at once in the facility, and that's without the gym being set up. If we do the gym, sometimes, as you know, we have some very large classes that we'll host through the National Sheriff's Association or the International Chiefs of Police, or some other private firms and the FBI that will come in, talk about Homeland Security, particularly now with the classes in active shooter and school security. Those classes, we can hold 200-300 in the gym, and we have done that. It's been really worked out well. Absolutely, and you talk about school security and how important that is to have these classes. I know that the FBI conducts those classes at the academy, as well as local agencies that they train their officers. You know, it's so important now more than ever. Yeah, we're trying to build our Monmouth County Police Academy around this concept of excellence in school security, and that has a couple of components to it. Active shooter is one. Planning and response is another. Engaging our school superintendents the way we do. We meet quarterly with them to engage our school superintendents, securing grants for the schools so that we can buy additional security and safety equipment, some of which we'll be installing over the summer period. And you know, that all, it's all bottled in one. It's easy to say, oh, we just have an active shooter class. That's not what Monmouth County Police Academy and the Sheriff's Office is about. It's about a full engagement with the school community and school security and the multiple components that go into that. So that's just one of the many ventures that we have at the Monmouth County Police Academy.
And for law enforcement through the Sheriff's Office, let's not forget the canine unit that is just so important, especially during the warm weather when, you know, there's so many bomb threats that are called in at schools and at stores.
Yeah. And as you know, I'll refer back, we've been fortunate. We had an Eagle Scout program where we had an Eagle Scout construct all the obstacles for our new canine training center, and it's fenced in, it has all the obstacles, they're all painted, and it was quite the project for the Eagle Scouts and the Boy Scouts. And it's great because that allows all the canines, not just the Sheriff's Office canines, but all the canines from around the county and some in the state to come and train here at the Monmouth County Police Academy in canine certification.
Absolutely.
A much valuable tool in law enforcement.
What a great project that was.
Yeah, it certainly was. It was great to see the Eagle Scout. He got his Eagle Scout award, and we benefited from all the fruits of his labor. Really fantastic.
Yeah, a win-win there. Sheriff, let's also talk about Sheriff Youth Week, which is also conducted at the Monmouth County Police Academy.
We do. Well, it gives our young adults, our teenagers from 14 to 18, an opportunity to see what it's like to be at the Monmouth County Police Academy as a police recruit. And it's not your average summer camp. That's what I say all the time. This year we're at record numbers. Over 150 young adults will be joining us at the Monmouth County Police Academy. And they go through the same process. They'll be somewhat yelled at by drill instructors in the morning when they arrive on Monday. They do some physical exercise. There's a 5K and a 3K challenge that they go through, really a challenge run that we allow most of them, I think all of them participated last year. And we're fortunate to have some really good partners in there, and one is Superintendent Moy from the Neptune Township School. So one day we go off-site to the school system in Neptune because they have the aquatic center. And so we talk about water safety, and then we actually do practical exercises in water safety, as well as the challenge course out there for physical fitness, the rock climbing wall. So much to do right there that Superintendent Moy and his staff over at Neptune Schools really give us an opportunity. But it's a week-long program. They feel like a recruit for the week, and they really come out. We get a lot of just tremendous positive feedback from the parents on the way the young adults come out at the end of the week when they graduate. We run through graduation just like we spoke of our graduation here at Brookdale at the Collins Arena. So.
Yeah, it's amazing. Graduation day for Sheriff Youth Week. You know, you see these kids Monday morning and you're worried, are they going to make
transformation.
And then by Friday, you know, it really is. What they become is just such a great effort. Thanks to the Monmouth County Sheriff's Office and the Police Academy for all those efforts.
Great, thank you.
All right, Sheriff, thanks so much. That is all the time we have for this segment of Monmouth in Focus. More about the Monmouth County Police Academy, you can go to www.visitmonmouth.com. I'm Cynthia Scott. Have a great day, everyone.